60% of Americans lack a retirement account, and many people won't be able to afford the holidays. Today, I read an interesting article on Yahoo Finance put out by Benzinga and written by Janine Mancini, titled, "The Average American Couple Has Saved This Much Money for Retirement. How do you compare?" The author of this article referenced a national survey from Live Career, which found that 61% of working Americans fear retirement more than death, primarily because of financial insecurities. I'm going to stop here for a moment. I can believe this finding. Life continues to get more expensive. Many Americans can't even afford life right now when they are working full-time without the help of various forms of credit. How in the world could they survive on a small amount of money from Social Security and little to no retirement savings? The answer is many won't be able to. Many will have to continue working until they pass away. Others will need to depend on people to take care of them. Then there are others who don't have anyone to care for them. They could end up on the streets. We already are seeing people on the streets in some cities around America. We see these tent cities on the news. Some of these make America look like a third world country. It is truly sad to see this. Getting back to the article, fear is more acute among married couples who face the added complexity of planning for two people with varying financial needs. The author referenced a NerdWallet study, which revealed that 60% of Americans lack a retirement-specific account. The author went on to report the average retirement savings by age group. The average amount saved for people under 35 is $49,130, with a median of $18,880. Those between the ages of 35 and 44 have an average of $141,520 saved and a median of $45,000. I'm going to stop here for a moment. Did you notice the median is a lot lower? This is because large account balances throw off the average. The median is far more interesting. Now, those between 45 and 54 have an average of $313,220 and a median of $115,000. People between 55 and 64 have an average of $537,560 and a median of $185,000. Those between 65 to 74 have an average of $609,230 and a median of $200,000. Well, my friends, some of these amounts are scary to me. Some of these account balances are not going to generate much income in retirement. That's the grim reality. Now, some people may have other sources of income to rely on beyond Social Security. For example, some people might have farm income or rental income. Unfortunately, many Americans only have Social Security and a small amount of money saved. Here's another thing to think about. Whatever these account balances are right now, they could take a nosedive depending on what happens with the stock market. We are at all-time highs. The market doesn't always go straight up without a correction. History has illustrated this. Depending on when someone retires, this could become a problem. Getting back to the article, the author referenced T. Rowe Price as indicating a dual-income married couple earning $75,000 annually should have savings equal to 5 times their income by age 55, increasing to 8 times by age 64. In contrast, a single earner at the same income level should aim for 4.5 times their income at age 55 and 7 times by age 65. Here are my thoughts. I'm afraid many Americans are not going to hit these targets. Many can't even pay their bills right now. They can't begin to think about saving for retirement. That's the reality. I only see this getting worse moving forward. Many young people today are having a hard time getting their footing. Their wages aren't allowing them to buy a home or afford a car. Some can't even begin to think about retirement, which means they are missing out on some key years in their retirement journey. Many will live to regret this later in life. Now, I read some of the comments beneath this article. I'll share some of them with you. The first commenter said, "I would have liked to have started saving much younger, but with 3 kids, divorced, and no child support being paid, it was tough." The next commenter said, "Advice for the future generations. Saving is okay. However, when you retire, that savings will get eaten away with inflation and medical costs. I have watched it happen to my parents for the last 30 years. Build wealth with passive income. I retired at 60, the same age as my dad. My wealth has grown in 5 years much faster than inflation. At age 70, I will have more income yearly than when I was working. The last comment that I'll share with you came from someone who said, politicians should tell all Americans that if Social Security is the extent of your retirement income, you have messed up. Time value of money, people. Save and invest wisely. Start young. I have drilled this into my children from the time they knew what money was. What do you think about all this? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. I read another interesting article today. This one was on CNBC.com, written by Anna Teresa Sola, titled, "Inflation is like a regressive tax, economist says. Only one group can easily afford holiday spending this year." According to the author, 52% of shoppers with incomes of $100,000 or more said they can easily afford holiday expenses in 2024. This is according to Morning Consult, a survey research firm. Only about 33% of people who earned $50,000 to $99,900 said they can afford holiday spending. 18% of people who earn below $50,000 said they can sustain the costs of the holidays. Here are my thoughts. Please keep in mind, these are the results of a small survey with 2,201 participants. With that said, the results may not be representative of what is truly going on in America. I still found this information to be interesting. I can imagine life is getting expensive for people at all income levels. The holidays just add more pressure. Some people are probably going to go into a lot of debt to pay for the holidays. Some may have nice holiday get-togethers. Others may be stressed the entire time. They may worry about how they are going to pay it all off after the holidays are over. Some won't be able to. They will just have a mountain of credit card debt in this high interest rate environment, which is never a good thing. The holidays can be stressful even without financial worries. Some people have a hard time living up to expectations set by other people. That could be family, friends, or coworkers. Some may go overboard to make everyone happy. There are selfless people out there who put other people first and try to do everything in their power to make sure that people have a good holiday season. Unfortunately, that involves financial sacrifices at times. What do you think about all this? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to the channel. I want to extend a special thanks to everyone who has subscribed to this channel. I want to also thank all of my channel members. If you would like to become a channel member, there is a link in the description beneath this video. You can read more about the different membership levels. Please also check out some of the great books that I suggest you consider reading in the description below. I've included Amazon affiliate links to these books. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. Stay healthy and wealthy. I'll see everyone in the next video.